So I was watching these Trump videos of him getting arrested in Atlanta, and wow, it's very interesting what's going on. One thing I wanted to point out is that the hood is waking up. And what I mean by that is the lower income blacks that the Democratic establishment has been holding on to, even they're starting to see through the bull crap. And it's very evident. I'm about to show you some videos here in a second of Trump rolling through the hood in Atlanta. I used to live in Atlanta for the majority of my life, grew up there. One of the reasons I left and came out to the country is because of how these liberal cities are ran. Atlanta has gone downhill bad in the past 10 years. But Rice Street is the jail in Fulton County. That's what they call it because it's on Rice Street, or it used to be called Rice Street. Terrible jail. I've actually been incarcerated there before. It is definitely one of the worst places you could ever go to in the United States. It's a place where the COs in there may have like pink hair, gold teeth, tattoos everywhere. Like, I mean, just straight up ghetto. Like everybody there is ghetto, even the officers. Atlanta's very corrupt. The feds actually raided Fulton County Jail, Rice Street, for those locally that know the name of it, because an inmate got shot inside the jail by another inmate, like on the upper floors. How does that happen exactly? But after they raided it, they found like keys of cocaine, they found pounds of weed. I mean, it's just a ratchet place. I hate that place. It's like definitely not one of my favorite places to be. That's a whole long story, how I ended up there, but it was a long time ago in my rattlesnake days, let's just say that. But my point is this, is that even the lower income blacks who are most beholden to this leftist ideology, and they're victims of it, they're starting to even realize that they've been lied to, that they've been pimped out. And a lot of them are not afraid to speak out anymore. This is a problem for the Democrats. I mean, think about it. They lose that base, which I've talked about in earlier videos about how the Democrats want to control the black population so that they can control the edge on the vote. Typically, historically, the country's been divided by white voters, 50-50, pretty much 50% Democrat, 50% Republican. So if they control the black population, then they have that edge to take them over and win presidential elections. And that's obviously, at a time when elections weren't cheated on as much as they are now. I mean, it's just out of control. So now the thing is that they definitely have to cheat, because if you didn't believe they cheated last time, which I definitely do, I know they cheated. For those of you that were skeptical, and for those of you that did not believe it, you have no choice but to believe that they're going to do it this time. I mean, they're already doing it with all these indictments and stuff. But understand that because of that, we're about to go into lockdown. There's no way they're going to allow a real election, especially when the base that they've been controlling this entire time is not even going for their bullshit anymore. I mean, they have nowhere to turn other than to cheat. But this is exactly why the Democratic establishment has these open borders. One of the reasons why. I mean, they're doing all kinds of other things, drugs, trafficking, all kinds of other stuff. But one of the reasons is because they need a new base. So they're hoping that the Hispanics and other nations that are coming over that border will eventually become voters for them. Well, newsflash. Of course they want to come to a better country. Who doesn't? But the Hispanics that they're planning on leaning on when they lose this black population here in the United States, because the black population is waking up, they're conservatives. These people coming over here from South America, Mexico, they're conservatives. Yeah, they're going to take advantage of being able to come over here, but they're mostly Catholic. They're not pro-abortion. They're not pro LGBTQ or STUV. They are typically conservative in their thinking. Same thing with the Cubans in Miami. They came from a communist country. They understand what communism is, and they're conservative as well. So the Democratic Party, they're imploding on themselves. But don't get it twisted. But understand that a cornered, injured dog is the most dangerous. The Democratic Party is crumbling right before our eyes. No one believes their stupid mainstream media anymore. MSNBC, CNN. No one's going for this BS anymore. People are waking up. There's a mass awakening happening. So this is when they are the most dangerous. And this is what you have to understand. They are about to pull anything. Any and everything. And I don't say this because I'm telling anyone they need to be scared. We don't operate in the spirit of fear. Absolutely not. What I'm saying is, get ready.